Back again. This time on the old chopping block here, we've got another one of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Worlds Collide set. This time we are going to be going over Nemesis Primal, Nemesis Optimus Prime, who, as far as I know, I'm not an aficionado of the mythos of the recent years. I didn't even know that Ron Perlman had played Optimus Primal because I didn't watch that terrible Machinima one. I tried. Trust me, an attempt was made. I think I got through the first one, but all I remember is that combiners were running around punching stuff. So we'll leave these two for next time. I'm doing this in a specific order, if you couldn't tell. The order is my excitement for the figure in there. And this, I don't have very much excitement for. The original Primal, yet again, I should have gotten out. He's behind me on a shelf there. This pretty much looks exactly like that. Let's actually go grab that. I wasn't gonna worry about the Bumblebee because I don't actually have the oh, never mind, he's in there. Jeez. All right. No editing. Editing is the devil. Actually, I like to just keep stuff like that in there because it shows that I need an editor. So, here we go. So this is the original Optimus Primal. This is Nemesis Optimus Primal. Not a lot of difference in colors. I mean, they did do the Scourge there, and then they randomly did purple here. Looks a lot the same. I kind of would have preferred a white version to do like the Ultra Magnus type, or maybe just a brown. Do a Donkey Kong looking dude here. I don't know. So here's one of the things that I had heard about this, and I'm already running into it, is that there are some tolerance issues. Yeah. So the original Optimus Primal, they've already repainted this once, and by repaint I mean barely. He is almost essentially the same figure. They just did a Netflix one. Now mine is modified color wise because I can't leave anything alone. I made him a little more what I wanted it to look like. I used a blue on the gray here, and metallic blue on the chest. So this is not even an accurate example. Look up there's plenty of other people that have both of these figures. That theirs will look more like the stock versions. So I'll go out and buy that, expecting to see my modified version of the figure. And I know we're like, why are you transforming the other one? Because I want to see what they both look like next to each other on there. And mind you, I like this Optimus Primal. He transformed enough for me to be happy with it. Get these little giblets out of the way. So let's put a pointer down. We got ourselves an Optimus here. Let's see what this guy looks like a little different here with the there. So I said tolerances seem a little bit different on this. So flip this down, flip that down. The monkey mode, the ape mode, has a purple face this time, which is a little different. I still haven't decided what I want to do with this one. The aforementioned Donkey Kong does sound like a really good idea, but that's also a lot of work for this. I'd have to get like a commission going for that. I do commissions for custom work if you take a look at my Instagram or anything around here, but man, I'm not cheap. Like, people want me to do a repaint for 40 bucks, and that's including the figure. This is a $30 figure. Let's do some math here. I'm not doing a lot of work for 10 bucks. So one day these kids will learn. All right. So here's Nemesis Monkey. So he does actually have the purple hands, whereas mine has the blue. Looks different. He can barely hold himself up. Don't know if that's mold degradation or what. You know, Hasbro's like, oh, we're not going to have anyone in plastic, but I really hate these stupid plastic things. I actually preferred it when they had the goofy, what was it? Back in the Unicron era, they had the rope, the bondage rope. I think some of the newer ones have it. I don't know. They're just doing whatever. Get Bumblebee out of here. So here you go. We got monkey versus monkey, ape versus ape. I know he's not a monkey. I'm just talking. The swords do look a lot different. So the swords are markedly different colored versus these guys, which kind of look the same. I got a black monkey and a black ape. Gorilla. The only difference is that I have modified mine to look a little more. I think I did this for the show look. I also gave him eyeballs. If you look at them. There. Give him eyeballs. So, I mean, it's cool. I did that with almost all these figures, so, because why would I leave anything alone? But here's Nemesis Primal. I'd like to hear what you guys think of this thing, because this is not why I bought it. This is a large chunk of why this guy costs more too. Like this set, I honestly did not buy it for either Bumblebee or Optimus, and I'm kind of like, why'd they give me these? I'm also starting to wonder if maybe these ones were things that were supposed to be in sets or something like that, and COVID hit and it just threw their stuff all over the place. So they just said, you know what, let's just put it in the Target exclusive line and leave it be, because that's kind of what I feel like they've done here. Is we've gotten Optimus, Nemesis Optimus, and a yellow cliff jumper with a Bumblebee head, and the next two don't fit in with either of these, really. Well, I guess one does, but it's just weird. Like, I feel like these should have been like selects, exclusives. Maybe that was the idea, is that they had these made for selects, but then they shipped weird, and they're just like, let's repack them in the Bumblebee, the Buzzworthy Bumblebee stuff. And I really do feel like this Bumblebee is just straight up like, we need to fill a spot, and this was going to be a regular Bumblebee release. Not as good as the previous Bumblebee, which I had. That was the G1 Episode 1 version. I got to get working on that wheeljack. I lost his face. So, but here he is in all his glory. Here is, what did they actually call him? Nemesis Primal. So now I got a Nemesis Prime and a Nemesis Primal. Honestly, this might just go on my black repaint shelf, even though I think the original might have the same amount of black on him. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Exciting. Well, here we go. We got these two. T-Dar! I'm Alpha Magnus. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, all that garbage. These are toys.